Speak up since you're here.
I've got what you asked for.
Good, you handled that well. Any problems?
Some loners attacked me. They wanted your briefcase too. It was empty. So why was it so important to you?
I'll be frank. I suspected there was a snitch on the Sultans, and I wanted to see if anyone went after you. Well, I was right. Now the rat's gonna choke on his own blood. Guess I gotta talk to Beard. He ought to stop messing with my people. But that's no concern of yours anymore. You did a good job and earned your pay.
What's the holdup? Just tell me what you want.
I took care of those stalkers for you.
Yeah, the dumb bastards should have left while they still could.
So sick of sitting on my ass all day. Why won't the something...
Okie dokie. Let's see what you've got. Need something fixed? Your gun is your only friend here in the zone.
So my pal's packing some serious... look like world guns.
All right, love.
What do you want?
What's wrong with the bridge?
Why the hell are those beams so slippery? Can't climb them. Can't even stand on them.
So why'd you climb up there in the first place?
The view is amazing. You can see the whole zone from up there.
You mean you climbed up there just to enjoy the view?
Well, those vast expanses of nature untouched by human hands, dilapidated machinery, sounds pretty romantic, right? Or so I thought.
Do you need any help?
I'm not gonna say no. Thanks.
All right, I gotta go. So long.
Yeah, see you.
Spread out and search.
You get that guy talking? What's his name? Rostok?
Not yet. But I've got an idea. It works like a charm on folks like him.
Do whatever it takes. If we go back empty-handed, they'll throw us to the Chimera, no shit.
Copy. I'm on it. Stand by.
anomaly. Just a Bruce. But he can't walk on his own. I don't know who's gonna cover for him for the next few weeks. I'll take his place. You sure about that? I'm all for it, but are you sure you're ready? Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with become a real stalker. So we're leaving tomorrow then. Tomorrow it is.
You killed him, right? That mercenary? What was it? He left to get some water. Said he'd waterboard me until I told him everything.
How did you end up here at Quiet's camp?
After the signal, they all packed up and left. Didn't even bother to check my bunker. So I decided to warn everyone off the island. I needed a powerful radio. I knew Quiet had one.
What did that walk guy want from you?
They were looking for the source of the signal, I guess. But I have no idea who they're working for.
What happened to Noontide?
After you left the island, first, Striders showed up, put together a small team. Dudney, Horse, a few others, and he ordered the rest to defend the island. He said the ward would never forgive him for what he was about to do. But if he didn't, there'd be no more Noontide. So they left. Then there was the signal, and I can't get there, or the monolith cries out of my head.
Where did that signal come from?
Somewhere deep inside the shelter. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact location. My equipment didn't last long under that, exposure. Just like the Noontiders. One thing's for sure, a blast that powerful doesn't just happen. There must be a device. Something from the monolith's past, probably. There's a problem, though. The vents at the shelter don't work. Underground rooms are filled with toxic waste gas. This place is already falling apart without Horse.
Horse is dead. I had to shoot him. He was about to kill Richter.
The man who attacked you wasn't Horse. My friend cherished life. Loved his life. Let others live. Choose between serving the monolith and taking a bullet. It would be an obvious choice.
How did a monolithian device end up in the shelter? Strider always tried to keep that stuff away from Noontide.
I can only think of one person. Faust. You know how much he clung to the past. I couldn't stand those sermons of his.
So I gotta fix the ventilation system to reach the source.
That's right. Horse just started working on it. I think he even ordered some parts from Quiet before he left. I've got his notes. You can have them. Horse had everything planned out. You'll have no trouble figuring it out. One more thing. Right now, you can only get underground from outside the base, to the northeast. After you're done with the vents, head there.
Perimeter! The sphere is under attack! I repeat, we've got contact and need reinforcements! There's a shitload of them! Shitload of what sphere? Stalkers? Noontide! They breached our defenses already? Fuck! Sukin is leading them. Sphere, please repeat! What's the status of your commander? Sphere, do you read? Over! up, guys. There's something going on over at the Sphere. Gunfire and shit. Don't want to freak anyone out, but they mentioned monoliths. Here's the plan. Those with enough zone experience, meet me at the bar. We'll figure out how to defend Silesia if they decide to pay us a visit. No greenhorns for now. Stay put and don't try to be a hero. If you're scared, Warlock's got something to calm your nerves. Equipment detected a sea-filled disturbance of immense power. Our field teams have already faced highly aggressive behavior from Noontiders. If they've returned to their previous monolithian state, we need to brace ourselves for the worst. The absolute worst.
He's alive. And he helped me find the thing that scrambled Noontider's brains.
Good to hear. I've got some news too. I'll shoot you Scar's current coordinates. He knew you wouldn't leave the shelter empty-handed. Whatever you found, he wants you to bring it to him. He says it'll come in handy for his future plans. Keep an eye on him, Skiff. I don't like those insights of his.
Some guys tried to take what I found at Faust's place.
Show me what you got. Maybe we can figure out what caused Noontide to become monolith again. I'm here, in my bunker.
talk to our boss. Talk to our boss? What you want? This is a strange place, full of artifacts and mutants. But finding a real friend is mission fucking impossible. See, I've got a hankering for baked apples all of a sudden.
It reminds me of fire, you see. Those instincts are awfully strong.
Oh, I see.
Your hunt was successful, Stalker. If not, feel free to seek my advice. I collaborate with scientists and possess extensive knowledge. I've been to both Circa and Pripyat. I'll give you my first tip free of charge. We're a close-knit community, after all. We all tread in the shadow of the same perimeter and seek refuge from the same emissions. What say you?
I better go. You can keep your tips.
Knowledge isn't something you can stash in your bag like loot, and an attitude like that won't score you much loot either. I tore a Snork's gas mask off once, and it dropped dead right away. I don't waste bullets on them anymore. I just take them down up close and personal.
Stalkers. This is the end of Silesia. Do not come here. The only thing you'll find here is death. I repeat, Silesia is gone.
I remember.
You shouldn't have wandered over here, man.
I just sold them the stash. How could I know that?
I've got what you've asked for. It's amazing this lamp is still intact.
Okay. Business first, I get it.
I've seen what this piece of shit is capable of.
The war's about to attack Dugal. Their best men are going to be there. This piece of shit would be very helpful in thinning out their ranks.
So we're back to the same old bloodthirsty plan, huh?
Ah, that's how the zone works. Some people have to suffer, so other people can stop suffering.
You knew all along, you son of a bitch.
Tell me, do you actually have some place to go back to? Or have you found what you were looking for?
Too many words, too few answers.
Man. A long time ago, I woke up in the scientist's mobile lab at Yarmouth Station. They were good men. They fed me and took care of me, all while huddled together in a cramped little iron box. I wanted to help them, to find them a better place to live. During one of my trips, I stumbled upon the chemical plant. Yes, sure, another brick monstrosity, but back then, it was like an oasis to me. So those good men moved there. It was the first Spark group. We kept to ourselves, minded our own business, even during the new faction war. Until one day, bam, 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 Topo, he was the first to die. Mace tried to warn us. Over here! But all he could do was wheeze. Spirit and I tried to escape through the workshop, and then the second assault squad burst in. Boom! But Snake had a grenade ready for them. Thieves rule and wardens rule. Boom! And now tell me, who holds the chemical plant now?
The ward.
Yes, the ward. I've kept away from any ruins ever since, except for the ruins of the Institute. Sure, you can take my bloodthirsty plan as paying off a debt. But this war isn't just my war. Yes. You. Him. You came to the zone looking for justice too, didn't you?
What's the point of all the sacrifice, Scar? All these victims.
What's the point? We're all to stand upon the sea. Through death, through darkness thus. I choose the nets that swallow me. This mortal coil failed us. Do what must be done, and the mystery will reveal itself. That I know for sure. As for you, just have faith.
Is the signal you're doing? You provided Lodechka with the emitters. Could you have supplied Faust as well?
Lodechka needed the emitters. Faust needed the emitters. The professor is a good man, and good men usually help each other, even when it comes to essential supplies. Sometimes they might not even be aware of it.
You stopped Stalin from replicating the Caribbean experiment. Why?
Feeling homesick, Skiff? You shouldn't be. If Stalin had gone ahead with it, the entire zone would have become Cold Island, and you wouldn't be the only one left homeless. My only regret is that we acted too late. Much like you and Strider now.
What's the plan, Scar? What's our next move?
The plan is as simple as it gets. The war intends to destroy the zone, along with you and me, of course. But we're going to stop them. How? Easy enough. We're going to strike back. Starting with the Dugas for now.
What do you want me to do?
First, head over to our tech, Power Plug. He'll hand you the control emitter and give you the 101 on how to use it and where it goes.
Oh, and Power Plug's got a little present for you, too. It's time to stop hiding, Skiff. Let the zone know you're one of us now.
Ah, there you are.
Scar told me to grab some scrap here.
Scrap you can grab. As for the control emitter, I'm handing it over as I was told. So it probably makes no difference to grunts like you. Don't mess with it. We've had a few accidents already. Now those accidents are either drooling in a corner or doing a little dance under the controller's spell.
What do I need to do with the emitter?
There's an abandoned complex beneath the Brumming factory. Inside you'll find the device the emitter is meant to be used with. Your job is to hook the emitter up to the device. Then get the heck out of there. Comms might get wonky, but we'll know when the job's done, rest assured.
U-boats.
One raid away from leaving the fucking zone behind me for good.
Freedom extends a warm welcome to anyone the zone has led our way. Even duty members.
I'm not used to seeing new faces around Rostok. Folks looking for quality gear tend to pay me a visit. Of course, if you don't mind scrubbing a bit of blood off a gun, you can get one from Ragman. But you strike me as the kind of man who won't settle for second-hand junk. Well, that makes two of us. Go ahead and see for yourself. What can I get you? Gear or gun? Don't even bother going to Ragman.
Rostok is the best place to spend your coupons.
Hey there, friend. I can hook you up with some top-notch protective gear. We've got our share of reckless folks around here, and a lot of them owe their lives to my merchandise. Heck, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if not for my own body armor. If there's one thing McLuha and I see eye to eye on, it's that you shouldn't save on money or time when it comes to quality protection. So take your time. The best defense is good protection. What are you looking for?
Talk to our boss.
I just washed my pants yesterday, and now they're all dirty again.
Everything good in life comes with a price tag. Don't forget about the joining fee, folks.
I've been here since the days when duty ran the show. When Freedom took over Rostok, they offered me a chance to leave. I figured it was my duty to keep this bar running. It's been working out okay so far, as you can see. Sure, the regulars can get a little rowdy, but customers keep coming in, so I ain't complaining. So long.
I've been in the zone for a long time now. Still a crazy.